Hello everyone, I decided that I was going to get back into Goosebumps Horror Town and give you another video. Thank you, Driver Booster. Your services were not required just then. Anyway, it looks like they've got a new event going on. Invasion of the Body Squeezers. I'm not going to make any assumptions, but seeing Mr. Morton like that, I can say that's probably not a good thing. A new creature has arrived from space. Has it come to observe? Has it come to invade? Let's find out. Ooh. There's a seasonal event has arrived in Horror Town. Complete the exclusive collection before time runs out. Ooh. Discover a new limited time content. Oh, crabs! And whatever the heck this thing is. Complete the collection. Earn event currency and buy a whole collection of event decorations. Hell yes! Aliens meteorite. Oh. Now this looks cool. So let's get involved in this. Okay, so this could get very interesting. So now we've got something specifically to work on. Now, I figured out how to zoom in and out. I gotta hold control. Well, stop that. While clicking a spot, let me just get. Wait, out. Oh, this is as far as it goes. Yeah, the town's expanded a little bit. I've gotta clear this up so that you can see everything. Be patient. Get some blobs, get some scary faces, get some roaches, because that's a thing. Cans, bread, yo-yo, pencil case, robot, comic books. God. I got a lot of stuff here. Okay, not gonna deal with that just yet. Got pumpkins to burst because I get coins, experience, and random stuff. I love random stuff. I'm a very random person. I can't help it. I don't want to help it. I want to embrace it. Okay, so what is this thing? This is Aliens Pack. Okay, that's interesting. Fleshman's house. Wow, doesn't that guy just look like he belongs in Dark City? Okay, video rental shop. Oh, God, I love those growing up. Where's that popping coming from? Okay, I've gone crazy. False alarm. Okay, let's see here. What is this thing? Ooh. Okay, I still hear popping. It must be audio. Okay. So this is new, obviously. Why do I keep... Oh, that's... Sorry, a minor issue here. I got this cord that's tapping against the wall, and it's making a noise that's driving me nuts. I don't know if you could hear it, but even a little bit. It's the cord that attaches to my headphones, so it's like a tin can. Okay, let me just show you what it is. It is this. It is the tin can telephone right now, because the little tapping goes right through the wire, straight to my ears. Don't like that. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, I've expanded my inventory space considerably. Oh. And there we go again. Might as well. Probably gonna need it with this new event. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things I've unlocked and collected here. Don't know what these are used for yet, nor do I know what that's used for, nor this, but they're all things I can sell, so I could use that. Got some really cool stuff. Actually, I should probably just show you some of the things that have changed. Let's see, I need to... Yeah, I've got a museum now with a knight. He goes out, just rains terror on everyone. Firehouse, hospital, pretty self-explanatory. Got some new people who, honestly, I was surprised. These guys just don't have any missions for me yet. I built a CPR mannequin. Where... My computer restarted not too long ago, so apparently that did something I really didn't want it to. I've been having some problems lately. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I do stuff and the game just decides, hey, you didn't do that. We're getting rid of it. For instance, this right here, the angel statue, I put that down 4 different times. Purchased it 4 different times. And 3 out of those times, it disappeared before I had a chance to use Marty for one of his objectives. So that was kind of a pain. Got a few new shops here. And this massive monstrosity, the Masked Mutants headquarters. I really struggle to try and keep everything on this map so that I can see everything. So I like to keep... Oh, speaking of not seeing anything. Pumpkin. I try to fill up as much of the space as I can. Sometimes I'm unsuccessful. Let me just do something right here, because I am very anal about some of this stuff. I know, weird, but that's me. So, I just like things a certain way. I like getting my cockroaches in a row so that I can make them into a stew. And yes, I can actually do that. Ooh. Alien caviar, fried crab stick, lobster tail salad. Oh, this is good stuff. Oh yeah, we've got bruschetta. Yes, we've got a way of turning roaches into a bruschetta now. And apparently, Seder likes that. Let me get that ticking away there. Yeah, I can grill the blob. The blob... Here, from the meteorite, from the blob okay, that's happening now. From the blob monolith, I can turn that into a grilled steak. Because that's a thing. Let me just take care of that right away. Come on, there we go. Just getting some... bonus items. I was going to say free stuff, but I had to spend currency for that. Okay, other things that have changed. I kind of added a few things to the whole clown house. Marbles and all that minor stuff. I cannot remember exactly everything that's changed here. I've expanded some territories. I want to get here to the Glyph Factory, where apparently Dr. Shock is going to get involved, which... About that... where is he? Dr. Frederick. Yeah, if you... I'll just talk about him. Don't need to see him. Dr. Frederick, at this point in the story where I am at, has befriended Eric, the kid who is an electrical genius, who managed to... Ooh. I'm sorry. More cool stuff. Focus. He is the genius that was able to create the ultrasonic scanner. And it is reported to be able to detect DNA anomalies in people from a distance. And this guy managed to put together electronics from walkie-talkies, components kits, handheld consoles, and wired it up to... Let's see if I can find one of them. Is that gone? Holy crap, they're all gone. Did it completely erase some of the progress I made? Why is this not allowing me to... I cannot move this. Okay, the game's kind of glitching on me a little bit. Okay, he was... Sorry. Kind of took the wind out of my sail there for a moment. Actually, I don't think it erased all my progress, but it's still irritating me. Let's see if it's... It might actually be in here. They reordered everything. Oh! There must have been an update, because now all the stuff I haven't purchased is on front. So now I don't have to scroll to the end to see everything. Yeah, you can see some of the stuff that I did buy here. And some of the stuff that's still to come includes... What the? Shaggity? That title used to be The Tunnel of Love. I mean, it is The Tunnel of Love, but it had a different name before. Oh, they're describing the person there. Okay, yeah, The Tunnel of Love is where he is... Oh, it's Professor Shock, not Dr. Shock. Sorry. Ah! Brewers, Greenhouse, the Piranha Person in the Water Park. Yeah, let's see here. I gotta check something out because this is actually kind of important to one of the story elements. What the... Okay. So this is new. Obviously. So these must be the event-specific items, so... Just... Dang it! I keep hitting... I keep tapping things, and stuff happens that I didn't want to have happen. Okay. Let me just calmly look through this. There was something very specific I wanted to deal with. What is with these statues? I'm sure they'll say, but there's a tower in here. Yes, the radio antennas. Yeah, I had 4 of these, 3 or 4 of these out because it was specific to Eric. Eric was able to tap into those antennae and figure out where what they're called the Jackson 5 gang is hiding out, because there's been this string of robberies, and they got the nickname the Jackson 5 because on one of their escapes they were playing that music, and they were able to locate the Jackson 5 up here. And when Lucy figured that out, she convinced Eric that they need to go and explore this. Dr. Fredericks saw Eric was kind of sulking and then noticed he was heading up to this cliff area and said he's got to stop Eric because Fredericks has befriended Eric after he saw the ultrasonic scanner. Fredericks is enamored with Eric because they're kind of 2 minds of the same kind. They're both geniuses in their own right, and Fredericks wants to both nurture Eric's incredible intellect and give him the capacity to explore further by giving him access to the lab, which I think is great. This is part of the reason why I love this game, is you're getting these characters that may not interact normally, that in this setting are able to interact, and you get these really interesting combinations. And I love that. In fact, I don't know if Fredericks and Shock were ever considered to be part of the same town. I mean, I don't know if there was a story where they overlapped, but here they do, where Shock is actually either the person who inspired or instructed Fredericks, and Fredericks is constantly trying to get Professor Shock to acknowledge Fredericks' intelligence, and it hasn't worked quite yet. Okay, yeah, I gotta get Megan out here eventually. There's Eric. Okay, I got Chuck too, and Eric's the boy genius that I was just talking about. Looks like there's Greg eventually I will be getting, which according to this won't be too far off. But these prices are incredibly high at this point. So let me look at all this stuff. I think I got you caught up on everything. So let's see here. What does this do? Ooh. Unlock. Oh, I got it. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, the promenade's seen better days. Okay, that's all that. So, let's see if some of these new missions are going to help me in any way. Or not at all. Where is Slappy? Okay. Oh boy. Alright, well, then let's talk to her. You can read on your own time. At your own pace. I'm reading quietly. Riveting. Yeah. Obtain 10 cans and get her to ride on the longboard. That's kind of dull for me, actually. Let's see if there's anything I can craft from here. Looks like it has to be specific to this event. I don't think I can. I can send him out, but I'd only have a small chance of getting anything. And I don't know how to get that currency yet. New animations? What new animations? Ooh. Walking with a helmet. Okay, let's see what that's all about. Oh. Okay, that was worth it. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Apparently Mr. Mortman's got something as well. Come on. Hide in fear. Really? Let's see if I can build this egg farm. I cannot build this egg farm. That's wonderful. Oh, dang it! He was right there. Come back. Sorry, just trying to figure this out. I do at least appreciate that there's some point to these decorations beyond just aesthetics. So, I can enjoy that at the very least. Oh! There's one of the antenna. They didn't all get removed. Why? Oh, I see what happened. Let me place this down and I'll explain. When I placed the antennas down originally, the radio antennas, I had them at opposite corners of the entire map. But I remember when I was first laying them down, the first one I put was here. And after you put down an object, it automatically tries to send one to the nearest available space. And I remember it had one right there. And then I moved it like over here or over here. And then I put down a third one. I'm guessing somehow it remembered that I put these down, but couldn't remember where they were put. But it remembered where the first one was, and then shoved this one over here because some kind of glitch occurred. So when it regenerated, it put that there, but it remembered that I moved the fountain. I moved the fountain well after the antennas. I am really confused because there should have been an antenna over in this area, like right about here. I don't even know. Okay, Mr. Mortman. Let's see what I can do about it. Baking powder? Okay. He's getting baking powder. Now, what can you do, young Lucy? You can obtain baking powder. Doing field reconnaissance. Raising the... I don't know what that means. Tell me in the comment section if you know what that means. Because I don't. Cold drink. Okay, none of these are really that fast, but I'll get the cold drink. So... Okay, so it's just gonna be... playing through a whole bunch of this stuff. Yeah. Huh. Okay, well, let's just get people moving on this. And then go through the various things we can get. Okay, she doesn't have anything yet. So... it's probably because it's only going to have new animations for the older characters. Brooke must be a newer character that was added later on, and they just haven't gotten any new stuff for her yet. Or maybe it's just she doesn't pertain to this event in any way, so there's that. But I could always use a components kit. Marty, he might not actually be involved in this, and I hate misclicking. Let's see if he's involved. He is! And a vigilance tower is at... Why are people getting espressos anyway? Yeah, okay. So, vigilance tower is going to take time. Let's get more of that baking powder. Because we can. She's definitely going to have something, I just don't know what. Oh, she isn't! Well, that's different. Well, always need groceries. Eric? I don't even know. Yeah, Eric's been a late arrival to this, so I can understand him not having anything. I'll just get that going. Get some of this stuff. I'm gonna finish the animations and then I'm gonna get back to Sharon or Shannon, I can't remember. Yeah, I'd love to go through all these different animations, but a lot of this came from developing stories and such. Yeah, is there... Yeah. Play... Attack of the robots and that stuff. Yeah, Terrify Town as Chuckbot. That was actually part of a story where Chuck had dressed up in this cardboard costume and pretended to be a robot. And Eric and Dustin were chasing him around, but Morty came over and told Dustin that he needed to stop playing with these two because he was embarrassing the both of them. So they went on to the arcade only for Morty to kick his butt and then boast about it. Even Curly had to comment that it really is something else to see someone work so hard just to be put down by a complete jerk. And I've definitely seen people like that, and I feel sorry for Dustin, but he's really bringing it on himself, and he's got to stand up for himself, so I can't say much, but let me show you the costume, because... Are you in terror? You... Dang it. Sorry. Sorry. Misclicked. Okay, where is he? Good. Let's see. Dang it! Yes. Fear Chuckbot. Fear him and his paper. I do appreciate that he at least has those little bolts on the sides. I think his gloves are actually completely cardboard as well. I'll give him points for at least going all the way with it. He didn't skip out on the little details, so that's kind of cool. Actually, it kind of reminds me of that one commercial for a Star Wars game where the kids were riding down the street and they had the X-Wing cardboard on their bikes, and I thought that was so awesome. I would have loved to have done that when I was a kid. Let's see what she's got to say about... Yeah, why don't I have a mission for her? She's like the mayor or something. She should have this... This should be very clearly a bad thing, and she should be doing something about it. But she's not. Oh. Because the promenade's been destroyed, the statue's gone. And she's not gonna do anything about the fact that we've got an alien invasion. How do you miss this? Look at that! It's literally across the street from where you work. I know. I put your building there. Okay, who else is left? Actually, he was interested in the meteorite the goo came from, so maybe he's got some animations. Nope, but he can discover a new form of life while missing an even newer form of life. I doubt he's got anything, but let's see. He's one of the new characters I unlocked. This bookkeeping stuff is not very riveting, but... yeah, I'm not quite sure what the correlation is between a bouquet and throwing knives at the Wheel of Death, but... go ahead, Theo. Live the dream of a psychotic clown. Some people have scary dreams. Yeah, just do that for a while, man. Ooh, does she have something I can do? Yes. Making a net. Why is she making a net? I do not know. Let's have her make a net. I mean, sure, it's 4 hours, but then again... Oh, Slappy, you are fantastic. Okay, there's also this, yeah, the treasure dealer gives me some cool stuff, so that's nice. Anything I can sell? No, so we're just going to... I thought I had one of those. Well, sorry I don't have more that I can show you in regard to this. Let me try restarting the game, and we'll be right back and see if I can get one of these missions to work. Okay, let's see if this has fixed the problem. Probably not, but let's at least try. There we go. Yes, I know who you are. And I can see you're falling for me. Oh. Yeah, I've been here before. Slappy has his own account, and you can go there to collect some rewards. I guess this is an example of what you can get when you've got most everything, if not everything, bought. Yeah. Things get real crowded real fast. Yeah, the promenade's seen better days here, too. Yeah, you can only select from one spot, but still, it gives you some decent cash and experience, and then you gotta leave. I mean, Slappy's not exactly the generous type. The fact that he even lets you in the town and doesn't try to immediately rush you off is yes, it's adorable. Speaking of monsters, this is getting kind of boring. Let's see if we can spice things up a bit. Ooh. He was just talking. If that'll make him happy. I seem to remember you were trying to investigate an actual gang. So, I don't know exactly what you're hoping for. Do your reconnaissance. Dang it. And now, a message from our sponsor. Oh, it's one of these again. Brief intermission to read an article. Riveting. Okay, so now we got that taken care of. So now let's do that reconnaissance. Okay, that'll be that. Oh, yeah, the firefighter. Where's... Yeah, he's doing this thing. I really shouldn't have had him do that. I'm not going to make you suffer through another article just yet. Or ever. He is actually the fastest one at getting these things, so... The investigation files are always a pain because you need the flashcards. Oh, it was the... No, I'm thinking the evidence record. Yeah, he can... The firefighter can get these without having to go through the whole flashcards thing. So that's actually really useful. And let's get a few things going here that I can... Oh, I can... Oh, sweet. There's actually a use for the yo-yo now. I think the net might be... Soda gun! Oh, I would have loved to have that as a kid. A net gun. This is so ridiculous, I love it. I wonder, could I actually make that as a functional thing? I don't think I could get a soda that could launch a net, but... You know, with enough Mentos, maybe? Is there anything else I can craft here? I am really curious now. Has anyone actually tried to launch a net using soda and Mentos? Let's get one of these ticking away. Ooh, and a suspect picture. Those are actually really good at the shop, and I sometimes find it frustrating because I don't always get the things I want from the shop, but if I can get... Yeah, right now, that's the thing. You can sometimes chain things together and start buying stuff that normally you don't get in the shop a lot. But look at some of these prices. If you get some of these bigger high dollar items taken care of and just wait until they're up, you can get a ton of money really fast. And that's why I keep my inventory so high. Let's see. Okay, that's been done. She's still doing the reconnaissance. That's why I haven't had any progress there yet. I can't get hers because it's in the 20,000, so... Can't expand there yet. At least I don't think so. Can I? No, I can't because, yeah, I used the compass and a map earlier so that I could expand my inventory, which, well worth the investment. And in case you're wondering, I'm hoping I won't buy this pack. Even though it's 70% off, that's still $10. And unfortunately, I won't go into it in detail, but I've had a pretty bad hit to my financial situation lately, so yeah. Looks like someone... Oh yeah, I forced Lucy to finish that one thing she was doing. So that's why I've got that now. But yeah, even $10 is... I don't want to spend any money right now. But like I said, I don't want to go into it. It's just saying that even though it's not that much, I'm also not getting monetized because of YouTube's requirements now. So that sucks. So all of this I'm doing right now is for free. I want to add a meteor. I want a souvenir of all the cool stuff that happens. So. Do I want to have a group of meteors just chilling? I mean, we can have that for now. What does this do? Does it just generate stuff? Or is it... It's just there. Just chilling. Just a hot space rock chilling. Yeah. Actually, let me get a closer look at... Stop that. Get a closer look at that. I'm just thinking... Thank you for that. I'm thinking I could actually make a piece of furniture that looks like that. I mean, obviously you gotta cut this area here so that it's actually got a back there. So, yeah. If you can imagine across the middle and up in a semicircle, that would be the back. Cut a large section of this out so that it goes around like that. That would be a kind of a nice chair. Get some... Yeah. Get some velvet on there. Maybe have something wood. Ooh, you could get like a giant wood burr and carve out those little craters in there and paint them. But then you could stain the wood so it's got kind of a gray color to it. That would look awesome. Yeah. I would totally love to do that. If you're... In case you haven't figured it out, I'm very random. Oh, really? Groceries. They do so many wonderful things, like give me food. Huh. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Actually, it's kind of interesting that she's involved in this at all. I would have expected that she wouldn't have any part to play in this, but I guess I was wrong. That was Mr. Mortman coming along. Yeah. Time really flies in this game. You would not even know how quickly. You'd think that when you've got these people that... let me just show you right here. Yeah, 15 minutes flies by like it's only 5. 3 hours still feels like 3 hours. I will admit that much. But, yeah, everything goes like 3 times faster when it's in minutes because there's just so much to do here. And even though it's kind of repetitive, it's still somehow satisfying because if you ever get bored with having people do tasks and collecting all that stuff, you can craft items. You get bored with crafting items, you can just have a little bit of chaos going on, like sending gnomes out. Yeah. Yeah, let's just have a little chaos going on here. Besides, my scare meter is real low, so let's just follow the gnomes, you know. You get bored, go have a little chaos. I wonder how much those pickaxes hurt. I don't actually want someone to come up to me and shove a tiny pickaxe into my foot. I'm just wondering if they actually make contact. Actually, would be really funny is if the aliens try to invade and they're defeated by the gnomes. The garden gnomes just go crazy and beat the living crap out of the crabs that apparently are invading. That would actually be a sci-fi movie. Who am I kidding? There's already crowdfunding for Clown NATO, which honestly I kinda am interested to see that one. I just want to see how stupid it. I know a lot of people will say that about Sharknado, but seriously, I want to see clowns with chainsaws in a tornado going around and just. I want to see what it happens with that. I am absolutely terrified of how stupid the combinations of ridiculousness are going to be, but I'm also intrigued. So there's that. I know it's terrible, absolutely terrible, but it is what it is. I just love it. Ooh, I should see if. Okay, yeah, it's just the. Yeah, Fleshman. Okay, nothing there. I want to see if. Okay, yeah, there's these things. It is just killer on the. My financial situation in this town isn't going to be doing good. I still could put down a record store. That's something. Yeah, I can't really buy anything here. And I already bought something aesthetic in that meteorite. But let me see if there's anything else I can buy that actually may help. Actually, I think a vigilance tower is. Professional telescope. There's a lot of cool stuff with this. Actually, I wouldn't mind having that. There's a lot of cool stuff here. Wonder why it's a plastic barricade instead of something else. And what is with these statues? Is that just to show off how much cash you actually have? Because I'm really not interested in spending too much of my own money, which, to be fair, I've already spent too much of my own money on some things. Oh, wait, the vigilance tower. Focus, man, focus. Ooh. Dang it! This is why I cannot be allowed to go without supervision when I'm in places that I find things I'm interested in. I can't go to hardware stores, hobby shops. It's not a good situation because I'm gonna get something, which is part of the reason why I'm in a financial situation that I find myself in right now. It's a difficult life. Not really, but I make it difficult on myself. Let's just do something. Well, hold on. I want to get that CD store because... Oh, no, not decorations. For some reason, this thing always says there's something new, and yet I've been in there several times, and it's got nothing new. Yeah, I want the record store to be over here, because I got some... Oh... Tragedy. How much... Oh, that's only... Dang it. I was hoping to just have them all in the same spot. But it had to go and be difficult. Yeah, actually fits really well right there, so can't complain. Yeah, that'll take some time. Sorry if I'm not quite talking up. I'm pretty tired, but I wanted to do this because I wanted to see the new stuff, but I also wanted to do a video about the invasion of the body squeezers. Problem is, I just had so little I could do. So, anything? I, I was just too eager. So I'm here, half awake, just trying to do stuff. Okay, so... yeah, I spent some of whatever this is. So I'm gonna have to get some more of that back. If all the characters had animations that I could use, this wouldn't be so bad. But since only some of them do, it's gonna make things a bit more difficult. Nice data. Well, let's have her get a coffee drink. Ah. So, that's... It's adorable. I can't... I love this game. It's got plenty of elements of horror, but it also has this kind of friendliness to it. Where it's just, you know they're trying. Yeah, I mean, you got aliens, but they're called the Squeezers, not the Invaders. Or the invasion of the body Squeezers. And I know they're trying, but it's just like, you want to pinch their cheeks. They're just too adorable. I mean, shoot, look at this. That's supposed to be disgusting. Look what's inside. It's a shop. Look at that. Baby lobster, baby octopus, baby... Look at those eyes. That is just too much. It's cute. Oh my god, he's even... Look at him. That's a face I love. Now this one's kind of scary, but let's be honest. Look at that face. He just looks like he's about to cry. I just want to give him some food or something so he'll feel happy. This one, he's just... ah. I don't even know anymore. These things will... You know what? Maybe it is possible that these things could take over the world. Because if something like that comes up and says that it's going to conquer you, you're just going to go, aww. Actually, he looks a bit like Lucas the Spider. And look at that face. Look at that. It's just... I can't even say that that isn't kind of adorable. It's like, I know you're trying. And I know you're trying to be both good to adults and kids. And it's adorable. And I love that about you. But you're not scaring me. You're trying so hard that it's just not working now. These trees... Yeah, these Halloween props... I honestly would be kind of freaked out if I had those around my house, but that's about as scary as it gets. And I don't mind that. I don't need something that's always trying to jump out at me. Sometimes just having a game that lets me feel a little bit of the genre I love without drowning me in it is just what I need. Come on, look at this. It's got regular old houses. And it's got these places that are kind of run down. And then it's got these places where you know it is nothing but terror and screams in there. But it's not all of that. It's just like any other movie or something that you would see involving horror. There has to be something real to help you connect with it. And then something just out of nowhere that hits you with that punch. You're not expecting it. Here, you got that blend of, okay, I can see maybe a house like that if it wasn't glowing red on the inside actually existing. I could imagine there being an old truck, maybe military, maybe not, that had a crash. Anyway, but I love the idea of the Mini Mysteries Club and having these crafting options here. I love that the kids are capable of doing the stuff. And I love this house. It's abandoned, but it's got that huge electronic device on top. No, I know it's not abandoned, but it's it's got that transition point. It's kind of like Silent Hill, where you've got reality, then this purgatory, and then it goes into hell. Only this does it specifically to go from normal life to the horror realm. And I love that. I can even enjoy the Masked Mutant headquarters, even though that is absolutely absurd. That is jumping the shark in the tornado with a clown. I don't even know, but that is... I would almost say it looks kind of dirty, but then again, I don't know what you would have to be shaped like in order for that to look phallic. I mean, you could say that it's long and cylinder, but honestly, look at the top of that. Look at the sides. Look at... Let me just drag this out here. Look at this. Look at this thing. That's really not dirty looking. That's just weird. Oh, I never actually noticed there was graffiti at the other side of that house. Building. God, I'm tired. Okay, so this event is apparently going to consist of me just doing some tasks and seeing what happens. Yeah, I'd love to play one of those monster scenes, but first, got other stuff I can get. I just hate that it costs so much. This is not cheap stuff to get. I mean, sure, you get one free dollar for every watch ad, but look at these prices. You're still going to be spending quite a bit of money to get all that. Now, granted, this is a variety pack that's got some pretty awesome stuff, including a unique item, and I appreciate that. But you're still talking about $10, and that doesn't even get all of the stuff that you have that you could get. You've got plenty of stuff here. Yeah, like this. That's something. That's something. That's something. And what happens when the event's over? Does it all just go away? I don't know. I'd hope not. But you also notice that there's no crafting station here, like the one that you've got right here. That worries me. I'm trying to remember. Did I actually build that? I didn't build the diner. I'm trying to remember if this was always here, if the Mad Laboratory was always here. It must have been. I'm sure it was. I wouldn't even know what that's under. That wouldn't be under suppliers or... Yeah, it must have always been there. Anyway, let's get some stuff cooking again. Yeah, let's get that going. Real cool stuff here. Oh yeah, I had to use one of those, so that's not going to work. Let's get that going. Let's get some more recipes cooking. Let's do that. I almost don't want to cook him. He just looks too cute. And... how do you pronounce that? Paella? Anyway, that's... I would just call it pate, to be honest, but that's just me. I wonder what some of this stuff would get me at the store. So, okay, if I got one of those, then it would actually get me currency in regard to this specific event. And it's actually probably a good thing that it's not converting everything, but let's just get that changed out there. Oh, is it just going to be one? Well, okay, this hasn't been as exciting as I wanted it to be, so it got a little bit of cash, so of course we gotta do what this game is most known for. Scaring the hell out of everyone. Come on. Snowman's coming out. I'm just gonna say, screw it. Oh God. Yeah, that's pretty much all anyone ever does, is just flail your arms. Let's go. Yeah. Zombies, crapmen, Egyptians. Who else do we have here? Ooh, we got people here. Let's just send out whoever we can. Yeah, we got the local monsters. Ooh, can we send out the clowns? We can send out the clowns. Let's send out Silent Jenny, I believe is her name. Clowns, aliens, and zombies. Ooh, the mutants! The mutants! We haven't sent out the mutants! This is the awesome part. Okay. What better sight to leave on than an entire town absolutely terrified. I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm sorry it dragged on in some parts, but at least I'm leaving you with something fun to look at. Anyway, see you in the next one.